What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid and welcome back to my Pbird mod playthrough for Final Fantasy X. We're on part number 62 right now, and after the last video we found out that the non-tombe trick is completely gone. Not just nerfed because of the overdrive changes, it's completely gone because now in the fight it automatically changes your overdrive mode to healer. Which I gotta say I'm not a fan of personally. Not just because of the fact that, you know, it kind of makes overdrives impossible in that fight specifically, but also due to the fact post game's already a long grind to begin with, so removing the quality of life leveling is you know, there are a few other things we can try, which is going to be exactly what we do, which is actually going to be what we're doing this video. So first things first, I'm just going to throw out no encounter for Yuna, and then we're going to go buy some weapons because I'm going to make some equipment for Yuna and Tidus, and then we're actually going to delve into trying to find an appropriate method. You know, there's a few things that we're going to test, and this will actually give you guys a pretty good idea of how I actually find grinding spots, because I'm gonna be using my usual like methodology. Is it methodology? Is that the word I'm looking for? Well, either way, you're gonna see how I normally test for these things. So, you know, whenever a new game comes out like Disgaea or Atelier, this is how I typically go about finding the best grinding spots in those games. Right after I give a big thank you to all of my lovely Patreons and YouTube members. Guys, thank you all so very much for the support. It really means a lot and it helps out tremendously, especially with the website at the moment. Look forward to that. Of course though, if you want to get your name listed up here along with all of these beautiful bastards, then go ahead and take a look at the Patreon or YouTube membership links down below in the description. And of course, along with that, I am still hiring an editor. Got 2 people who have messaged me so far, but of course, you know, there are tests to go through. So if anybody else wants to throw their hat into the ring, down below in the description there's a link to my Discord server. Simply hop into there, shoot me a DM, just say, you know, you're interested in the editing position. Maybe include some links of editing work you've done before, or include some thumbnails you've done, because I would like Photoshop experience as well, although the Photoshop isn't mandatory. But yeah, just shoot me a DM, and you know, we can go from there. I can send you the test clips, so to speak. Right, so we've got 2 weapons now. Let's go ahead and actually customize them, shall we? Well, we're gonna sort the equipment first because messy, man, messy. Okay, so move. Do I actually have anything that's like even remotely set up already for this? I don't think I do. No, I don't, unfortunately. Okay, that's fine, it's fine. Right, so we obviously want overdrive to AP. Triple overdrive, you know what? I'm gonna give that to 2 characters. I'm gonna give that to Yuna and Moop, actually. Yeah, we're gonna give that. So triple overdrive. Just a shame I can't get, you know, double AP or triple AP, but it's fine at the moment. Overdrive to AP, and then we'll do the same for Yuna's weapon that I bought as well. So it's not gonna be perfect, you know. Wow, I really should not have bought a weapon for Yuna there. Okay, well, live and learn. Oh no, I don't have enough for Yuna. Shoot. Well, I can get some of them, but for now we'll just stick triple overdrive on. It's fine. Okay, so gonna be a little bit of a scuffed test, I guess, but at least Auron is set. You know, Auron's got double overdrive, overdrive to AP. Doesn't have, you know, double or triple AP, but right now that's fine. You know, we can live with that. Throw triple overdrive to AP on there, and yeah, let's go start testing things, shall we? So, board airship. Now, the main things that we're looking for here when testing are, because we're still going to be using the overdrive to AP method, the big two things that we want is high damage. Well, I say two, it's actually three things that we want. It's really high damage, it's single target only, and we can flee from it. Because obviously when it comes to things that deal ridiculously high damage, I'm not going to be able to kill them right now. So that leaves a few possibilities, you know? The first one that we're going to try is going to be what Burke actually did in his playthrough, which is going to be Dark Axion. It's single target, it's high damage, and we can flee from it. So what we're going to do is, I'm actually going to have like a little stopwatch going on the second monitor. We're going to run it at normal speed, so we're going to run the game at normal speed, and we're going to do it for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're going to flee. Either that, or maybe I'll just actually go through all of my Phoenix Downs. Yeah, I think we'll just go through all of my Phoenix Downs, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, do I have another no encounter armor for anybody? I do. I have one for Riku, which means I can put Auto Phoenix on Yuna. Okay, so they've all got Auto Phoenix on. I don't want Protect or Shall on anybody, though. And I don't have any other Auto Phoenix. Actually, I do, so I can put that on. Yep, that's got no Shall. And that's got no Shall. Okay, so we're going to be taking full damage, which is good. Right, let's just pull up the stopwatch real quick. Stopwatch. Well, alarms and clock on Windows 10. Timer, stopwatch. Okay, so we got that ready now on the second screen. So all we have to do now is actually start the fight against Axion. And then we can see roughly how much AP we get. All we have to do, like, technically we only have to do it for, you know, like a minute, just to give a rough idea. But if I go through all Phoenix Downs, then we can really judge things. Black Thunder. Yeah, you run away, coward. You run away. So what are we thinking, guys? How bad is this method going to be compared to the original Don Tom Berry? I think it's going to be pretty damn slow, personally.
Something up there?
Dark teachings?
Let's go.
Let's not find out. I completely forgot that Pbird changed all the Dark Aeon text. Come on, Axion. There he is. I have to admit, I've always found Dark Axion's skin to be a little weird looking. You know, because it looks like his ribs are visible, and I've always just found that a little disturbing. I don't know why. I really don't know why. It's just something I've always found. Child labor laws, dude. You shouldn't be using a child for this. No, look, man. Those white lines really do look like it's ribs, don't they? Right, okay, start of the fight. So let's go ahead and just start the stopwatch. Max damage, that's alright. They're all on Comrade. So now we're just going to keep defend. Oh wait, no, because I need to counter. I need them to counter, so I should actually be attacking, shouldn't I? So Oren. Well, missed. Whoops. Okay, Thunderjet, how much is that gonna do? Max damage. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's like Moop's going to be earning a bit of EXP because of overdrive to AP. Oren's going to be earning the most. I think we'll be okay though. I do think we'll be okay, to be honest. The only problem is the speed of this method. Because, I mean, we've only been hit a few times now, and we're already, like, a minute into the fight. So this is going to be a little scuffed, unfortunately. Like, I know it would be faster if I disabled the frame limit. That's not the purpose of this test, though. We have to keep everything going at normal speed to get the actual numbers. Because then what I can do is, I can jot down, you know, what I got, how long it took, and how many Phoenix Downs it used. And then from that, we can work out, you know, like, how long it would take me to get 99 levels, what the AP per minute is, what the AP per hour is, and just things like that. And then we can go and test other fights as well, so, you know, we can look at other Dark Aeons. Because I think there are a few more that are single targets only off the top of my head. Like, I think we could actually try Shiva too, but I don't think we can flee from Shiva thinking about it. So that would have to be something that we try out. But then another thing is, we could try Master Tomberry. So obviously the Don Tombe method is just completely ruined for us. We can't do Don Tomberry. We could, however, try Master Tomberry. The only downside is Master Tomberry will only use Karma a few times. Eventually it will berserk and just start stabbing away. Now, theoretically, as long as my health and my defense was low, that would actually be fine, you know? So one of the things I could do is, because, like, I've not really used Kimari much, you know, I could technically make a party with, you know, like, Kimari, Lulu, something like that. Like, 2 characters that I've not really used, and then the character that I want to level. And then Master Tombe will be doing, like, huge damage to those characters, generating massive amounts of overdrive for the character that I want to level, if that makes sense. Other than that, you know, there's Jumbo Cactus. I don't know if we can fight Jumbo Cactus on his own, though, or if he has AoE. So we do need to also go through some of the actual, whatchamacallit, crap, what's the word? Monster Arena. We need to go through some of the Monster Arena fights and, you know, just see which of them are single target. Right, let's take a look at how many Phoenix Downs I've used. I've used 20 in like 3 minutes. Okay, so, well, 3.5 minutes for 20. So that means we'd need another 5. So we're talking 15 plus the 30 seconds times 5 is 2.5. So we're talking 17.5 minutes for all Phoenix Downs. Right, so... I've got to be careful if it's overdrive, though. Right, I tell you what, let's flee now, and we'll see what we gained. We'll see what we gained. And then I can make a note of everything here. So, let's get ready to pause the timer. I can't flee. I actually can't flee. Special's blocked. Well, that's gonna be a ball ache. Okay, escape. That's really gonna be a ball ache if I have to flee individually. Which means one character's not gonna gain any AP. I should have had Uniflee last. Right, so that was 4 minutes. Let me just jot that down. So time taken, AP gained, levels gained. So that was what? 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. So that was 500,000. 10,000, 100,000. Time taken was 4 minutes 44 seconds. That's 4:44. And we got 22 levels. Okay, and now we just need to make a note of the abilities that I got. So let's quickly do that as well. So what abilities does Oren have? So that's double overdrive, overdrive to AP. So that's double overdrive and overdrive to AP. Okay, so roughly looking at this, we can actually get a rough estimate of how long leveling using Axion will take. So first of all, just looking at that equipment, I obviously have no, you know, double AP. So straight off the bat, we can double the AP there, you know, once I actually get the Mega Elixirs. So realistically, that was, you know, 4 minutes, 44 seconds, and we got 44 levels, basically. Well, 44 levels once you factor in the double AP. So that puts us, let's just round it up for now and say 5 minutes at 44 levels. That means we'll be looking at a rough estimate. So if I just jot this down, rough estimate for max levels is 12 minutes. So it's not a perfect, you know, it's not a perfect methodology that I'm using right now. It's just sort of where we're going with this, you know? We just need the rough figures for now. Obviously, when I'm working on something for like a guide for a new game or something like that, I will literally do it for 10 minutes on the dot, and then I'll times that by 6, basically. Or if there's a lot of variables, you know, like movement, getting into the encounters, or maybe I'm just trying to work out how much EXP you gain an hour from an area, I will actually stop the timer every 60 minutes on the dot. Roughly, if I'm looking at trying to work out an area's EXP, you know, if the encounters are random, which is typical in JRPGs, what I will actually do is I will do 5 hours in that area, and I'll test it for each hour, and then I'll get the average of those 5 different results, basically. That's typically how I work out an area. If there's a lot of variation, and when I say a lot, I mean, you know, a lot, a good amount, then I will actually test longer. So some tests will take like 10 hours if need be, you know. So next time you see a guide from me where I'm like, you earn 17 million EXP an hour here on average, you know that I probably tested that like anywhere between 5 to 10 hours, basically. So keep that in mind, guys, you know. Those 5 minutes little grinding guides, yeah, a lot of testing goes into them. Oh, you know what I actually forgot to jot down? I forgot to jot down that it was Axion. Right, so that was Axion. How many Phoenix Downs did I use in total? 24. So that's 24 Phoenix Downs used. Okay, so that means we can actually use Axion to gain max levels, basically. Because we went for a quarter of our Phoenix Downs, and we gained a quarter of the way to max level, basically. Of course, there are some other things, like once we get double AP, for example, you know, that's obviously going to speed things up, which means realistically we'll be looking at about 50 Phoenix Downs per run, you know? Obviously, you know, there is a little bit of variation there, but that's give or take the rough margin that we're going to be looking at. So now that we've done Dark Axion, there are a few others that we're gonna test. Since I'm here in the Calmlands now, I think we might as well just run through and test the Monster Arena fights. Just, you know, quickly run through, find one that doesn't use AoE attacks, and then we can also go from there, basically. That's gonna be the big thing. Just finding something that hits hard and does not have AoE. Even if there's multiple mobs. Like, even if there's multiple mobs, it doesn't matter. As long as they only hit one person at a time. Any fight that uses AoE at all is simply no good for the method that we're going to be looking at, basically. So, we've still got no encounters on Riku, that's fine. Let's just head on over to the Monster Arena. And then, I don't know if we're going to try Master Tomberry out first, or if we're going to try out the higher end fights first. I do need to buy more Phoenix Downs, obviously. So, because of that, I think we'll start with Master Tomberry. So I think Master Tomberry is going to be the one that has the most randomness involved in the testing. Because obviously you've got to look at the opening karmas you know, damage on them is going to vary significantly. I can also drastically boost the damage I take from Karma. The only downside there is that's going to take a lot of time and a lot of dead dingoes. So I don't know if we're going to do that because it's just going to eat into the actual EXP per hour. Because yeah, even if we start gaining massive amounts of EXP from Master Tomberry, you know, because of like boosting Karma to its max damage, we still have to include the prep time into that. So we still have to include the time for farming the dingoes to get it up to maximum damage, and that's gonna like have a massive variation on results. Because obviously it depends on who you use throughout the game. Like my unit, like Don Tomberry was only doing 700 damage to her, which means Master Tomberry is probably going to do the same or less. To get Yuna up to 99,999 from Karma is going to take 20, 30 hours easily. You know, that's going to be a really long grind. So we'd have to factor that in. Right, with that said, let's go ahead and buy my Phoenix Downs. Okay. And let's try Master Tomberry first. So, Master Tomberry's in Omega. Master Tomberry. Alright, let's see how this goes. So, since I am already in the fight, let's just drop that down. Master Tomberry. Right. I don't have Sensor on anybody. Shoot. Well, he's got about 45,000 health, so we'll be okay doing a little bit of damage to him. Right, how much does Karma do? Well, that's Master Tomberry. 7,300. That's really not a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until he gets closer. We will have to survive one of his attacks later, so let's go ahead and use an X potion. And you know what? I can probably actually throw haste on the Tomberry to speed this up as well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's throw haste on the Tomberry. Just so it gets more turns faster, so it gets closer faster. I probably should have waited until he actually got really close. You know, and he actually entered Berserk, but yeah, it's fine. Oh, AoE Doom. God damn it. That's annoying. Oh yeah, I forgot about the spit attack actually. Well, everyone survived, so we're okay. Yuna got confused. At least Moop didn't get confused, so we should be okay there. Ooh, he actually hit for max damage there. Wait, why is he hitting on everybody? Why is he... Is this going to hit everybody? And Oren's actually confused right now, so this is... Why did that hit everybody? Maybe because they were asleep. Yeah, maybe it's because they were asleep. So I think, yeah, we're gonna try that again. The only difference is I'm not gonna haste him until after he's used Berserk. Because obviously I've got to worry about the sleep there. That's gonna be the big one. So Master Tomberry. You know what? If it's dealing max damage a hit, this might be better than Dark Axion. We've just got to wait for him to get close right now. Right, so let's go ahead and just dispel that actually. Where are we? Dispel. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get rid of all the crap from him. One of the things I could do as well is I could put Sleep and Confuse proof on my armors. Because the only thing realistically that I need is Auto Phoenix on armors. It would mean I would need to go and bribe more Auto Phoenixes, but realistically that shouldn't be a very big problem, you know? Right, so what I need to do now is I'm actually going to use Moop to attack Yuna. Or, you know, Yuna could dodge, sure, okay. In that case, let's Holy on Aura. We need to kill a character off here to get rid of their Doom counter so they stay alive. And then I'm going to do the same for move. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna heal first. Yeah, we'll heal Oren first, just to make sure he's at top max health. Right, there's the Berserk. There's the Berserk. Yuna died, that's fine. Oren's asleep though, that's bad. Right, okay. New plan, I'm gonna summon. Yeah, because he's gonna kill Oren now. Because I don't think I can put sleep proof on an armor. If I could put sleep and confuse proof on, then we're not gonna have any issues there. Right, let me check my customizers. If I can put sleep proof on something, then we'll be okay. So, well, let's just look at this armor. We're only looking, we're not going to put anything on it right now. I wonder what armor abilities I can actually make, 'cause I've not looked at this in forever. Not a huge amount, really. Oh well. Okay, where are we? Where are we? So what can I get? Well, I can't get confuse proof. I don't have enough musks. They are easy enough for me to get, though. What about sleep? No, I can't even. I don't even have a sleep ward. Right, so sleep is a no-go. Sleep is a no-go. Let's try the Aeon method that I was thinking of. If we try the Aeon method, then we should be okay. No, not Gargazet. Master Tomberry. Alright, so we'll defend a few turns, then when he gets a little closer, I will summon. Right, there's Mighty God, that's fine, whatever. Right, there's Demi. So now I'm going to summon, because the next one should be his Berserk. So if we just bring out the sisters for shits and giggles, you know, doesn't really matter that much. Then we can go from there. Obviously, you know, if I had sleep proof or confuse proof, that would be a lot better. Alright, so let's just do help each other. Because I don't actually want them to do anything. I don't want them to kill it though, that's the thing. And that's obviously just what happened. I would probably be better off using Anima maybe. Because that's probably going to kill it. I really hope it doesn't. No, it didn't. Okay, sweet. Voodoo, is he gonna... Oh. I really want him to go into Berserk while I've got an Aeon out. So, help each other. Yeah, live, that's fine. Whatever, don't care. I just need him to go into Berserk, man. As long as we can bait the attack out. Defense? Sure, let's go. Come on, take a step closer, buddy. Take a step closer. I don't want you to fight. I don't want you to fight. That's the thing. Do as you will. No, this has probably killed it. This has probably killed it. Well, shoot. Okay, so Master Tomberry is looking like it's gonna need sleep, to be honest. I'm definitely gonna need sleep for that. Otherwise, well, sleep proof. Otherwise, we're gonna be there for way too long trying to get the method to work. So let me make a note of that. Need sleep proof. So need sleep proof and confuse proof. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna farm them sometime. Probably after this video actually, and then I'm gonna revisit Master Tomberry because of the fact when it's berserked, it actually does such high damage. I think with haste on it, and as being at the monster arena where we can just buy Phoenix Downs, it's probably gonna be quicker overall than Axion. Because with Axion, we have to go, like, we have to run all the way back to the shop to buy Phoenix Downs, which is actually gonna add a lot of time to it, to be honest. Yeah. So we've got something there that we need to test. Honestly, that could potentially be really good. We just need to try it, that's all. Right, so let's actually look at the monster arena now and see what there is. Okay, well Shinryu is going to be no good because that's only for Tidus, Water, and Riku. And of course, he does have the shadow effect as well. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. Let's try steal though. Couldn't steal anything. Should have known. Since I'm here, I'm just gonna try and get some steals. Why not, man? Why not? Oh, well, there's Eraser. Is this gonna be AoE or is it? No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Move. You know what? Let's try mugging. No, not quick hit mug. Couldn't steal anything. He does counter, but his counter doesn't break the damage cap. Interesting. Okay. Still couldn't steal. Oh man, the steal rates on these bosses are terrible, dude. Looks like I really will need to customize a stealing armor for somebody. I'll probably just make Riku into a permanent thief, to be honest. Right, so that one's obviously no good. Let's go to Soldiers of Fortune. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so straight off the bat, we've got the annoying Sphere Morph enemy. That's going to hit AoE. That's going to have a flat press attack that hits AoE, so that's going to be no good for us. At least, it probably won't be anyway. Well, Megaton Punch is an insta-death, because that didn't do damage. Okay, well that's single target. It doesn't really do a lot of damage, so it was only 26,000. Drain Punch is AoE, so that's no good. Straight off the bat, Soldier's Fortune, out. We can't use that one. So what else is there? Like, I'm not even gonna worry about healing at this point, because anything that AoEs us is no good. So Double Trouble. Let's see what this one is. What do we got? 2 Sin Spawns. Poison Breath? No, that's AoE. That's gonna kill me. Bad damage anyway. Right, so that one's no good either. So it is looking like it either needs to be Master Tomberry or Axion. The downside is I need Sleep Proof and Confuse Proof for Master Tomberry. I will have to check if there's like any changes or if they're still easy bribes. If they're still easy bribes, then we'll be okay with that, you know. I won't mind creating an armor like that for everybody. If they're like, if there's no easy bribe, then, you know, that's not gonna happen, basically. Right, so this one's probably gonna be no good either because, well, I mean, Confused, that's annoying. Not the end of the world, just annoying. The big one though is both of these are gonna have AoE, which is obviously going to be no good. Ultimate Weapon or Evil Ocho. Let's try mugging Ultima. Daughter Tomorrow. You know what? We'll take it. As long as we can flee with that, it's going to be fine, but I don't think we can. Oh, well, there goes Yuna. Shimmering Rain, AoE. Yeah, so we can't get away with those doors, unfortunately. Oh, feels bad, man. Maybe if I did, like, 2 first strike weapons, I could steal Daughter Tomorrow's that way. But that seems like a lot of effort for maybe not a lot of payoff, to be honest. I would need to check the steals in the changelog to see if maybe that would be worthwhile going for. So that fight's a maybe just for steals, not for grinding or anything like that. That was artificials, so let's go for Demon Force. See what we've got here. Okay, two for Runas. Well, they seem to be casting magic, but then they have sleep, which is gonna ruin me. They aren't doing a lot of damage either. This drain's gonna be AoE, isn't it? No? Okay. But either way, I would need Sleep Proof for that fight as well. And because they're only doing 9,999 damage, that's not going to generate a lot of overdrive for us. So we can eliminate that one as well now, unfortunately. So sadly, out of the fights that I've got unlocked in the hero run, obviously, you know, I don't know about these two, and we're nowhere near getting Penance, Nemesis. So I've no idea about these two. We'll have to come back and try them another time. With that said, though, let's go ahead and look at these ones, which is Veterans Run. So let's take a look at Brothers in Arms. Obviously we know Mr. T is no good because that's Don Tomberry and it changes my overdrive mode. So let's try Brothers in Arms first. There are a couple of these fights which change the overdrive mode as well. We just need to find out which ones. Okay, I can actually get turns on these. Interesting. Double Iron Clogs. That'll be for HP farming. They do counter. I mean, that was 20k counter. Do they AoE, though? If they AoE, it's going to be no good. See, I mean, that was 50k. So, the overdrive generation would be low, but it's not actually like it's terrible. We just need to see if they AoE. As long as they don't AoE, that could actually be a possibility while I farm for auto protect. Okay, well, that was single target as well. But yeah, what I could do is I could actually use this one for farming auto protect while also farming levels at the same time. As long as they don't have AoE. That's going to be the big one. So let's just keep mugging. Couldn't steal anything yet, okay. You know what, let's disable the frame limit while we do this. Just to, like, double check everything. Okay, well, they've got Curaga, which is weird. Why are they attacking each other? I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, they're countering the Curaga. Okay. That actually seems pretty funny. Nope, they've got AoE, so that's no good. So straight off the bat, we can't do that one. Let's just go ahead and refill our Phoenix Downs. Right, fight monsters. So, Brothers in Arms, no good, unfortunately. Let's try Shadow Envoys. Landworm and a Nesperos, is that? Hornet, okay. Abyssworm and Hornet. I don't think these will have AoE, but you never know. You never know what Pbird's gone and done, man. You never know what he's gone and done. Well, there's no counter. The only thing I'm worried about is maybe the worm eating characters. That's the only thing I'm really worried about. The damage is low, though. The damage is, like, really, really low, unfortunately. I want to steal from the Hornet, man. I want to see what it's got. Oh, there we go. And that was AoE anyway. So, that one's no good. Okay, what else have we got? Fungi free. Actually, you know what? Let me just double check that my overdrive modes are still the same. They are. Okay, so fungi free, I just said, right? Yeah, fungi free. Let's see what this one is. Okay, these are probably going to have AoE. And their damage is low, so that's not amazing. It is looking, though. Yeah, ultimate AoE. So, straight off the bat, that one's no good. At least that one didn't take as long to figure out. You know, that one really did not take too long to figure out. So, fight monsters. Regeneration X. Huh. You know what? Monster-wise, that doesn't look too bad. The only question is, what are they? Oh, wait, no, they inflict curse. So, the simple fact they inflict curse, no good. Because curse will actually completely halt any overdrive generation, which means we won't actually be gaining any effect from the overdrive to AP method. So, straight off the bat, we can't use that one either. So, let's try Opposites Attract. Let's see what this one's got. We are at the point now where I think that, wow, 61,000 regeneration. Are you shitting me? God damn it, dude. God damn it. Yeah, we're at the point now where I don't think we're really going to find anything from these fights. Still worth trying, just to see, obviously, because you never know. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anything from these. Mr. T is Don Tomberry. We know that doesn't work, so let's try Happy Slappers. Ooh, game's looking like it might crash a little. Okay, AoE. No, not AoE. Interesting. Huh. Probably gonna have to save in a minute. What is that? Marlboro Manis. Oh, it's only got remedies, unfortunately. The damage is low. I mean, first, I mean, it's single target. That's not terrible. And Kotos... Realistically, Kotos shouldn't have AoE. He should not have AoE, realistically speaking. Let's try a couple more hits and then I'll flee. At least then I get to keep the XP I gained on Mupanaran. Probably not going to be a whole lot though. That's the only downside here. It's probably not going to be a lot. I do want to try and steal from Kotos though, but it just doesn't look like it's going to happen. Right, well let's flee from that. Because it doesn't look like that one's actually going to happen. And I didn't really gain any EXP from that. So that one, yeah. We're gonna cancel that one. That one's no good. Because I actually was doing that at 100 FPS there. So we were doing that at double speed. So straight off the bat, Happy Slappers, no good. Flock of Needles is another one that changes my overdrive mode. So I'm not even going to attempt that, basically. And I'm fairly sure I've actually fought these three before. So we're not going to try that. Guardian's Run. I mean, these just won't do the damage that I really need, unfortunately. Yeah, these just won't do the damage that we need. I don't think. Anyway, let's have a look-see. Let's try Mushy Rock Horse just randomly. See what damage they do. I mean, they are doing max damage. That's not the end of the world. Yeah, they're only doing max damage, though, unfortunately. Yeah, so it looks like this entire list is going to be out, unfortunately. The damage is just too low. Yeah, the damage is too low there, sadly. Well, kind of expected that anyway. So at this point, we have a few things that we can do. The first one is, of course, Axion. But I need to get Varuna from Omega Ruins for that, for double AP, because I do need more Mega Elixirs. The other one is Master Tomberry, which I still need to get Varuna for double AP, but I also need to get Sleep Proof and Confuse Proof. I would also need to get Auto Phoenix on new armors, so I would need to add up the amount of gil I need for bribes and that, just so I can double check everything and see which one would be quicker to set up. Obviously, Axion would be the quickest to set up, but depending on how much gil we need to get, you know, Sleep Proof and Confuse Proof, it could actually end up being that Master Tomberry works out better overall, just because of the fact it still does max damage, and we won't have to run anywhere for spheres. We won't have to run anywhere for Phoenix Downs or anything like that, because we are already here at the Monster Arena. Because you've got to think, when it comes to mass level gaining, we're gonna run out of spheres so damn fast. So we're gonna, if we use Axion, we'd have to use the airship to come all the way back here to the Monster Arena. We'd have to fight Barbatos, which is Inside Sin. We'd have to fight Barbatos for 20 spheres of time. So there's going to be 5 fights right there per sphere type. So, I mean, that's... How many types is that? 4 or 5? Nope, not key items. So we would need... Well, I won't need ability, so we can ignore that one. So it's going to be 3 times. So 5 fights a type. So we're talking 15 fights to cap out on my spheres from that. So every run, we're going to have to come back and do 15 fights with Barbatos, roughly. Give or take. 'Cause obviously, you know, there are going to be some empty nodes and things like that. So you've got to think. We have to run back from the Thunder Plains. We'd have to do that every trip anyway to buy Phoenix Downs. We'd have to do it every other trip for Barbatos farming. Whereas if we can just do it here at the Monster Arena, you know, we can do the Master Tomberry, we can buy the Phoenix Downs, use the levels, fight Barbatos, get the spheres, and then immediately go back into Master Tomberry. So we're cutting a lot of the travel time out. So depending on how much gil I need to farm to get sleep proof and confuse proof on everybody, it could actually end up working out better. Right now, anyway. As my stats start to go up, Master Tomberry might start doing less damage. And the moment that stops doing 99,999 damage on his stabs is the moment that Axion will potentially be better, you know? So these are things that we have to look into, but obviously it's gonna take a bit of time, unfortunately. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm going to end this video right here. I know it sucks, and then we're going to do a lot of math work. Well, I say math work. I'm going to look up the bribes in case Pbird's changed them, so I'm going to check the change logs for that. And then I'm going to put together a quick, like, checklist. And we're going to work out how much it will cost me to get Auto Phoenix, Sleep Proof, Confuse Proof on all 7 characters. Yes, all 7 characters. That's going to be the big one. Okay? Once we've got that, then we're gonna really start diving into things. I think what I'm gonna do as well is I'm actually gonna finish off the Omega capturing. Probably gonna do that off screen, or I might record a video and just maybe have no commentary on it. I haven't quite decided, you know. Because at that point, I don't think I could keep rambling for, you know, like the 2-3 hours it's going to take me to finish capturing in Omega. So it's up to you guys. You can either have a video with no commentary, or we can skip that one, and then the next video is, is going to be going back to actually testing the Master Tomberry method out, and then seeing which one is better. You guys can comment below about that. As for now, though, I do hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, then please be sure to hit that like button and leave a comment down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. As always, everybody, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.